Hello, good day and welcome to Enzo Money Making Class. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you about I will be speaking on the crypto arbitrage on Latoken to Binance, and truth be told, I'll basically be revealing a whole lot of things that you need to understand about crypto arbitrage. Every single thing you need to know about crypto arbitrage. Now, this is actually going to be like I call it the mother guide or probably the father guide you will ever need about crypto arbitrage. This is going to be something very huge, something that is going to boom, take you to the next level. Now, this guide will help you. So, irrespective of the videos you watch on YouTube, whatever someone tells you about crypto arbitrage, you wouldn't be so fast to jump into it. The first thing is that you just need to tell yourself, I've got the guide, I know what to do, I know what to check out for. And this will guide a whole lot of you, in making the right decisions about whether to take actions on crypto arbitrage or whether to chill when you actually see any update or stuffs like that. So without much ado, for this particular course, we're going to be looking at Binance and then Latoken. So now, obviously, there's currently an arbitrage opportunity. I'm seeing somewhere about a particular coin named Beefy, which is what you can see here. The name of the coin is Beefy. But you see, here's the thing about it. So I'm briefly going to show you Beefy, and then we'll see why it looks as if there's an arbitrage opportunity on Beefy. So let's see over here. Now, one of the things I've noticed about some YouTubers is that they just simply post a video and then they don't really give people the real details. Most of the time, they don't use their real money. They just do speculations, and sometimes these speculations, trust me, don't really go down so well, especially when you try it out. So, what do you look out for? Now, let's see the price of Beefy here. The price of Beefy is 2,475, 2475.2. So we're going to go over to Latoken and then see the price of Beefy. So the price of Beefy in Latoken is actually, this is 2455. I think I'll need to bring out my calculator here. So you can see there's almost like $20 difference. If you look here, you'll notice the other one is 2455. There's almost like $20 difference, and so you feel like, wow, this is actually a good opportunity. Yes, it could be a very good opportunity, but we are going to see something if this truly it's really as opportunistic as it claims to be. So the next thing we have to do here is, let's imagine that we need to send some money from Binance. So obviously what you simply do is you go over to P2P and then funding P2P. And I think I want to write out some stuffs down so that people can be able to follow through with our calculations. But irrespective of the fact, since I'll be working in dollars, let me just get out my calculator. Since I'll be working in dollars, I think my end product, I want it to remain in dollars. That will really be a good one for me. So dollar is currently at 576. I'm assuming. So let's say we want to buy about let me work with $300. Okay, $100 for the sake of some persons who will say, oh, they don't have that much. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, so let's say I'm working with $100. So for $100, this should actually do. So for $100, you can $400 you pay about 576.98, which is almost 577. So we have that at the back of our mind, 577. So the next thing we do is that we get USDT. Now there are two ways you can do this. Either you buy USDT and then you send the USDT to Latoken, or you buy USDT and then exchange your USDT to XLM. So if you're exchanging your USDT to XLM, let's see what the outcome will be. Now, why am I saying XLM? Simply because XLM is way simpler. XLM is quite easier to move. But before I do that, I just want to check something, because we love to create new things that we know would be quite beneficial to people. So let's see here. Let's get coins and then searching up here. So let's say BUSD. I'm just checking. Okay, they actually don't have BUSD. So fine. Let's see if they have BNB. BNB. Okay, they have BNB VAS. So that's not what we're looking for. Okay. So with that, it's obvious that they don't have so we simply have to buy XLM. And the fee for withdrawal fee for XLM is quite little. That's the reason why I'm using XLM. So we assume we've bought $100 worth of XLM. But this is what I want you to take note of. When doing exchanges, usually Binance will always charge you fees. Most exchanges have fees that they charge, and this is what is very crucial for you to take note of. Don't be fooled by what anybody tells you. Come over to this place and click on this button. Then we'll go over to trade history. Now, trade history is what is going to tell you that for every single transaction you do, there are fees. And for you to be able to reduce your transaction fees, you need to make use of BNB. I think Binance gives you 25% discount. So if you look at all my transactions, there's always a fee. That's why sometimes when persons try doing arbitrage or exchanging from one currency to the other, and they fail to factor in the fee, they're already making a very big mistake. So you can actually be able to see from here, I exchanged BNB to XLM, and that's the fee I was charged because I did a particular setup that allowed me to be taxed in BNB for all my fees. So as long as I have BNB, I'll be taxed in BNB. So we see here they've charged me some fee now, and it's cheaper that way for me. So we are buying 100 USDT worth of BNB XLM. So we have 537. I'm going to assume I'm going to go check out the fee for sending out XLM, and we'll go over to Spot Wallet. Then we'll type in XLM and click on withdrawal because we're supposed to be withdrawing to Latoken. So let's see what the fee for now we're going to be withdrawing XLM Stellar Lumens, and for Stellar Lumens we have, in fact, the cheapest here is actually Stellar Lumens using BP 220. It's even more expensive. So you see this is quite cheaper. So Stellar Lumens, and we have 0.02. Now 0.02 XLM, truth be told, it's not so valid. So 0.02, you see that it there's even 0 points can't come out. So let's say approximately one. It's obvious to you that since it even has two zeros, it's almost like about 1 cent. About 1 cent, yes, about 1 cent. Um, yeah, about 1 cent, obviously. So you can actually be able to see it's less than that, but with what we see here, it's quite cheap sending XLM out. So we'll come over to withdraw and then we'll send our XLM. So if I'm sending $100 worth of XLM, I should still be getting about 522 points, maybe 99 or thereabout, or 98 or thereabout. Yes. So let's have set my XLM now to Latoken. Now we have 523 XLM. So when you come over here, you type in XLM and then you change your XLM to you go over to market or trade on Latoken. This is Latoken. So you search in X, go over to market, and then there's a search bar here, up here, so you can see it. You click here, and then you search in XLM. And so you come over here, you look at us. So we are selling XLM. Remember, it will take about 30 minutes or thereabout before you receive the XLM. Now, if you feel comfortable sending in any other coin, you know it's actually cheap, you can send it in. The reason why we're doing this is because we're trying to cut down on transaction cost. Now we're trying to cut down on transaction cost. USDT, if you have to send USDT, you have to make use of TRC20 because TRC20 you just charge the fee of about $1. So so that's the next thing. So we are bringing in 523 XLM here. Okay, let me call it 522 XLM. So you see that 522 XLM, let's say point 80 benefit of, well, I know it's more than that, 0.99. Yeah, because we are not even, so let's say, so I actually have about what, 99.40 dollar worth of XLM. That's what we sent in here. So it's noticeable that from this point, okay, so that's it here. Now you've bought it, you have your XLM here with you, you've exchanged it to dollars, so you have 99.40. Now your 99.40, you're going to use it to buy beefy. So let's see Bifi, what Bifi has for us. Okay, this is Bifi USDT. Now we're going to see if we are to buy Bifi with 99.40. Now obviously this is what we have as the amount of Bifi that we're going to get. So we're going to get 40.29 Bifi, 0.4029. That's exactly what we're going to get as Bifi equivalent. So I'm going to take note of this figure 0.429, and then I'm going to put it over in Binance. So I'm going to look for Bifi. So there's Bifi, BUSD. So for Bifi BUSD 0.0, what do we have there? 4029. 0.04029. Okay, so what do we have here? We actually have 99.6. Now do not forget we started out with words 0.04029. Now don't forget that we started out with $100, but currently we're having $99. But at the same time, you also notice that the rate on, oh sorry, I don't choose a particular price. Yes, but if you take note, we started out with about 100 USDT. That's why they find that they have a price disparity of over $22. Yet it didn't come out so well. So yes, quite through that we are buying what's it called? We are buying BC or XLM and then exchanged it. Okay, probably somebody will say, I think the problem is coming because we use XLM price here is quite low. Probably I'm going to look for another coin that I don't know if there's any other coin exchangeable to XLM that we could be able to utilize. Okay, I don't think XLM has any other coin it's trading with here. So okay, there's XLM to BTC, but I wouldn't advise that. Okay, let's just check out BTC. I'm going to speak about the fees on Latoken so that we can be able to understand some of these things effectively. Now, so next thing, let's say I'm selling off XLM here. We had 522.99. So we have this amount of, I'm going to copy this amount of BTC, and then let's say I exchange this amount of, okay, it's see over here, it's already showing. We can see here that we have 99.25. So you see, so the problem now is what's happening? Why does it seem as if the money that we have is actually reducing? It's obvious to you that Latoken is actually cutting a part of the money. That irrespective of the fact you have those coin or the amount you brought in, they're actually going to reduce it. Now, if for any reason you want to calculate with any particular amount, it's best you do your calculations very well. Don't just jump into any arbitrage system. Check out, confirm this thing I'm about to do, what's going to be the effect? Is it going to be beneficial? Now, I want us to try, that was $100, right? So I'm going to assume that I'm removing the decimal and making it 9. That's 1,000. Now you see, even for $1,000, you can see the fee that is taken is almost equivalent. And it means that if we are starting with 10,000, we're definitely going to be losing about $75. So even if you're changing XLM or maybe you decide to send in USDT, okay, let's assume that I decided to send in. I'll finish with XLM. Let me finish with XLM first and I'll go over to USDT. If we are to use USDT, so there will be no form of conversion and you're seeing your money directly in front of you. So if I was to use XLM to USDT and I'm selling off, we have 523 amount of XLM, 523 point okay 522.99. We have 99. You can see here we have 99.30 approximately, or 99.24. So even if you are to exchange this into BFI, let me copy this and then look for BFI. So even if we are to exchange this into Bifi, which is what we have here, and then we are selling Bifi. So um okay, we want to buy Bifi. So since we want to buy Bifi, we're fixing this amount here for Bifi. Sorry. So we're putting the amount there for Bifi. Now we have I would choose, because I'm buying, I want to take something that is low here, but I'm supposed to be buying 0.40. So I'm going to pick, let's say I pick this price, this one. So my order should execute quickly. And then I've copied out some figures already, right? So based on what I chose, I have 0.4013. So it then means if I was to send this to Binance, 40 0.04. So I am supposed to be selling BF to USD. So 0.040. Now you notice I have 99. So it means first and foremost, I'm already on a loss because I started with what, $100, and obviously I've lost about $100. So very good. Maybe somebody will say because we converted to SLM. Now this time around, I'm going to make use of $1,000. Yeah, I'll make use of $1,000. So if there's profit in $1,000, then there should be profits in $500, $300 as well. So I'm starting this time around with I'm sending 1,000 USDT. And if I'm sending 1,000 USDT, let me show it to you here so that some persons don't say they don't understand. So let's look at USDT, and we're going to be withdrawing 1,000 USDT. So what network am I going to be making use of? This is it. Okay, you have to slide. You can see the fees. Please never make use of ERC20 now, unless if they have BNB smart chain, but all of them is almost equivalent to what, 1 USDT for Tron, which is TRC20. So I'm assuming I'm making use of TRC20, which is quite popular, and I want to receive it in my wallet here. So let's say get, so for USDT, I'm trying to get USDT to receive by address. You can see they have TRC20 wallet here. They have BUSD wallet, which is BEP20. Okay. We might, but because it's almost the same, let me just work with TRC20. But you can still use the BEP20 on Binance to send, which is this network here, this particular one. It's available there, so you can use it. You can see 0.8, but approximately $1. You can use it to send. But I want us to work with TRC20. So imagine I'm sending into TRC20. So obviously, if I'm sending in 1,000, it then means that I will have 999. So we have 999 USDT. So with 999 USDT, our target, is actually, I have now is to buy Bifi. So I click down here, Bifi to USDT. So we're going to be buying USDT Bifi worth $1,000. No, 999. Since $1 was actually used for fees. So if I'm buying that, it means I'm having zero, sorry, it means I'm having 0.40493. So let's assume I send 40493 Bifi back to Binance after buying. Remember that the price disparity is over $20 for Bifi on what is on Latoken and what is on Bifi. So let's say Bifi. So Bifi to BUSD. So we have 0.040, no, 4049. Okay. So obviously you actually have a profit of about what, $4. So somebody will now be able to say, okay, so it means that if I'm actually doing so somebody will be like, if I'm actually sending $1,000, this is what you gain. And look, the profit is even fluctuating. But irrespective of the fact, we have that price is what, 424 what, 86. Meanwhile, here it's what? See the price of beefy here, 2455. Now, I have not even calculated the fees that Latoken is going to collect. I haven't calculated the fees that Latoken is going to collect for withdrawal. I currently have beefy on my wallet here. You can see the price. I bought this was actually 109. I sent in here. The price is currently at 114. I sent in 109. I don't know if it was XLM I sent in. I don't know if, let me see if I can be able to see history. So I will show you my history. Um, okay, for the sake of time, I'll just leave that. So I sent in 109. I sent in 109 into my um XLM and all that. So I can't really see. I wanted to see if I could see my history, but since I can't see that, no problem. So I sent in 109 into my store, into my Latoken, but currently what's showing here, it's 114.67. That's exactly what is showing here. So with this, what do we simply do next? I'm supposed to transfer this. I'm supposed to withdraw this beefy, and I want to send it back to Binance. So I'm going to copy my beefy address on Binance. Oh, copy my beefy address on Binance. So click on deposit beefy here. Then smart chain is what I'm using. So I paste my address and then I click on send up. Remember, I had $114 worth. What do you see here? 108. Now, this is some of the things I'm trying to make you understand. There are not every opportunity you just see you jump into. Now, this is their transaction fee, 0.02640. Whatever Latoken is doing, I can't say. But let me check out this price, 0.02640. 2640. First and foremost, I want to send the money out now. So I'm going to be sending out. Let me do a screenshot so I don't forget what the fees is. 2640.59. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I've sent the coin successfully. Whenever it's done, I believe it's going to go on its own. But this time around, if you notice, value keeps increasing and decreasing. I didn't try to exchange. It tells me it has been completed, as you can see up here. It has been completed. So I wanted to see what the fee was. I did a screenshot of that. So let me just pull out the screenshot. And then we're going to find out what the value of that was. The value of the fee was. So we have 002640. 002640. So I'm going over to Beefy. I just want to be sure of what it is. So 0.002640. Whoa, can you see that? As their withdrawal fee, they are charging me over $6. Now the question is, it seems like how do I put it? It looks good to me, or I feel Latoken deliberately wanted me to take only words I came with and withdraw only what I came with. They don't want me to take any profit out of the system because I believe this $6 was supposed to be mine. I dropped in 116, 100 and 109, and then I left it about 108. So obviously, irrespective of the fact that I made profit and all that, they just don't care. And all they are saying is, no, we are not going to allow you. So you see, they took a whooping. They took. Oh, probably am I making a mistake? That's it over there. That's it. See here, two zeros, 2 6, and 40. That's exactly what they took. So if they are taking this, whatever exchange it is you're using is best you test strong with little amount, maybe $100 or something. Just try and find out, check out. Okay, can this guy really allow me to withdraw my profits? What's really their plan? What do they plan on doing? Now that's just the first part. I'm going to show you some other things that you need. Remember that the purpose of this video is not just to show you about Beefy. The purpose is actually to open your eyes to deep reality of crypto arbitrage. That's what I'm going to be showing you. So the next thing again I want you to look out for is this. Now remember when I told you we had about 114 or so dollar worth of Beefy, which was maybe I think around those amounts, 46, 0.046. Now look here, 0.046. If I was to sell off immediately, I sent in, even if it was 109 dollars I sent in, if I was to sell off, this is what you're supposed to see. Look at this place, we have 2460. Look at the price here at the bottom here. Look at the price, 0.00453. Meaning, even if I add these three up, I still will not be able to get it. Now, it's evident that even if I was to add these three, from these three downwards to sell off, maybe I pick this particular price I can sell off, I still will not be able to finish selling off. I will not be able to finish selling off these I will not be able to finish selling off what I have here, because what I have here is 0.04, and for me to sell 0.04, it means I need to look at this place, which is 0.02, or probably even something higher, so that I can be able to sell off at least half. For me to sell off at least half, I need to be looking at this point. And if I'm looking at that point, which is here, I'm going to check out the price and then let us see what's going to be. So let's check it out. Remember I told you I came in 109. So okay, we assume even if it was $1,000. Yes, I wanted to sell off about half of what I have on ground and all that. Let's see what's, and let's assume that that half I wanted to sell off would have been okay. So what's going to happen? I'll work with that. Let's say the half I wanted to sell off would have been, let's say for 109, which is 0.467, and then I'm using this price. Now remember I had this is the price I'm using. So I had 109, which was 467 before. Aha. Now what do you see the prices? 4387. Meaning I will lose on this sale. So it then means that if you're saying you want to even make profit on that token, or probably any other exchange that you want, you must ensure that the orders get filled up quickly. If the orders don't get filled up quickly, then this will not profit you. Now, the only other way that this could actually profit you, it's only if you have, let's say you step into Beefy, you drop in your USDT exchange to Beefy or any other currency, that you notice that the price disparity between the exchanges is on the high side. What you simply do is that you're among those who buy, you buy and then you keep it. And then probably maybe when other persons begin to flood the markets, like me, I bought yesterday, I had to wait. As of today, it was 114. But the funny thing was that Latoken did not allow me to withdraw my profits. And I was surprised at the fee that they actually gave, honestly speaking. The fee they gave was quite surprising for me. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to reduce the decimals here. just to see something, so that I can be able to get at least $100. Now, my question is, if we have so lot of persons who are coming in to buy beefy, and all of them are placing their orders here, the more people keep placing orders, buy orders, the higher the price beefy will keep going up. And if beefy keeps going up at that rate, you would likely find it very difficult to sell off. Because the only way you can be able to sell off to make profit, it's only if you came in, you bought at a lower rate, which was immediately you picked one of the rates here and you bought immediately. And then you wait, and then more persons keep coming in, coming in, coming in. And then the price of beef it keeps going up. Because as these green prices are moving up, it is actually affecting the red ones. But when majority of persons are selling off, of course it will be dropping. And you know what happens? When people come into the market and they buy, the price goes up. And then the next thing you see, they put a sell order. But most of their sell orders don't get executed. And because they don't get executed, the sell order comes to the green area. So when the sell order is in the green area, because there is nobody to fill it up, and for your sell order to be filled up, for your sell order to be filled up, you for your sell order to be filled up, you definitely need somebody who is willing to buy that amount of beefy that you're willing to sell. And if people are not willing to buy that amount of beefy, then forget it. Your order can stay there for over 24 hours, unless if price comes down to meet it. Because we can only make profits only when we are selling off at a higher rate. Only when we are selling off at a lower rate. Because what we are simply doing is that we are trying to exchange USDT to beefy. So our buy orders are not even being met. So it means that more persons actually have to sell off. If those persons don't sell off, our buy orders would never get executed. And that's exactly what we're looking for. But the more persons are coming to the system, your orders just keep going under, because everybody's trying to place on top. Order keeps going under. But the issue is that even the ones that are available, for these ones that are available here, just for about $100, 109, I told you, the orders here cannot even be able to fill it up. Okay, I brought it down to 5, and I told you we have 0. Let me pick this figure here. We had 0.9, we had 0.46. That was what I had when I came in. 467. So you can see 0.467 is currently 114. That's what they're telling us it is. Now, remember it's 0.04. What I have is 0.02. This is still 5 decimals I put. So it means I need 0.04, and I have to, let's say, reduce here. Okay, 5 is the least. So, alas, even if you decided to sell to this person here, you will notice that your $100 might likely never be able to buy. And even if you have to buy with this person, you would make a loss. So, let's say we said we have 109, right? And 109, it's, sorry, 109 is 0.49. Based on this rate here, let's say I take this. Okay, now if I was to sell off let's say 109, so we have 0.428. So the next thing now is, let's say we pick the highest person here, so that we will buy up all the orders on this side. Yes, so we can buy up all the orders, which is from here downwards to this place. If we are to buy up all of them and expect, okay, let's pick from there, so that our order of 109 will get filled up. Now, in doing this, I'm going to click on those rates, and so we're going to see how much we're going to have. 109, we are told, according to here, it's 109, it's, yes, 4428. So if we change the price, what does it come out as? Oh, Sorry. Yes, 38, 0.386. If I was to buy here, okay. So I've gotten the amount of beefy that I want to sell off. Amount of beefy that I want to sell off for $109 is 0.44. So the question now is, if we are to sell off this same amount, are we going to be on profit if we sent in 109? So I'm putting in my amount of beefy. Hmm. So we see here that okay, to avoid all confusion, let's just work with $100. Now, so let's assume that we are working with $100 and our $100 worth of beefy, if we are to place a buy order at this stage, would be $100 is 0.04044. Good. But remember what I told you, if you place your order here, it's not going to get filled up. If you place here the second line, your order is simply going to be bought by half because it's 0.40 and this is 0.2. So let's assume that we go as far as here, which is 28, 2,809, and then we place our order there. And we are saying we want $100 worth of USDT. So it means we're going to be having 0.3541. And just like I told you, imagine us going over to Binance to sell. Obviously, I'm sure you already know it's going to, but let's check out. Let's not speculate. So let someone not say, well, he just speculated. Let's see things for ourselves. So beefy, beefy, beefy. Now, okay, so for beefy we have 0.0. Remember at that low rate, that's 3541. Wow. Can you see that from $100 you've landed at what? 87. Meaning is a total loss. Now, unless you want to play the game of waiting, that's the only time, okay, because you're waiting and all that, you feel you're going to get your profit. Good and fine. The choice is left for you. But I'm going to show you the last thing. So let's check out here. Let's see here. Now, this is Latoken here. And for level 1, those who are doing less than 10k dollars, 30 days volume, you have to pay a fee of 0.49. So for $1,000, this is what you need to know. Whether you're buying or you're selling, there's a maker fee and there's a taker fee. So yeah, as long as you want to sell off immediately, you have to pay this fee. Or you're buying, you want to buy immediately, you pay this fee, taker fee, this is it. So with this, it's obvious that whether you like it or not, you're going to be spending a whole lot. And that's why any arbitrage opportunity, you need to know the fees they exchange. Exchanges take fees. I showed you on Binance that they actually charge me. And then I'm showing you here again that they charge you. Withdrawal also has its own fee. You need to be sure of the withdrawal. But let me check Biffy, our favorite Biffy. Maybe it's possible that Biffy, maybe I didn't really see things so well then. So I'm going to go over to assets, my assets, and then I'll click on Biffy. My Biffy has gone over to Binance anyways. Um, so get coins, Biffy, Biffy. Okay, let me search for Biffy. Okay, they're not giving me the opportunity to withdraw Biffy because I don't have um yeah. Okay, they did not allow me to withdraw again. Okay, okay, okay. So okay, send coins, that's it. Send coin. So let me search for. Okay, because I don't have any money, that's the reason why they did not allow me. So, but obviously we saw what the rate was like. So with this, I believe I've been able to cover up what crypto arbitrage really is all about, and then how you can be able to spot it. Yes, there are price differences, but there are things you need to check out for. There are things you need to calculate. I'm sure the price of Bifi has still not changed, but I told you that just for $100, we needed to clear up to 5 rows in the sell section just for $100. It then means that they don't have enough liquidity, or they don't have much persons who are doing buying and selling transactions, and hence trading volume is not so good, meaning you will likely end up in a loss. So these are some of the things you need to be extremely careful about when trying to do crypto arbitrage. So I believe that this tutorial has actually been of great help to you. So if you've really been enlightened by it, why not click on the subscribe button, and then also do not forget to smash the notification bell so you can be able to get more updates when I upload more videos like this. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate your time.